because I'm going to use this as a, like, this is what we're going to be making today.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to go 3, 2, and then I'm going to fade from black.
Okay.
Okay. I should get out of the shot. Granny!
Good afternoon and happy Palm Sunday. We've had a couple of requests for how to make palm crosses and palm roses. And so I'm here today, Carly Fossey, your campus minister, to show you how to make palm crosses and palm roses. We're going to start with the palm crosses today. So when you receive your palms, they probably came in like a little section like this, so there's kind of 2 there. You're going to be splitting that up, so you only need 1/2 of these palm leaves for the cross. So I've already done that, so I have mine here, and we're going to start with this. So you're going to kind of fold it to where, like, this is going to be the base of your cross, this section right here. So you're going to fold it like that, and I like to crease it up at the top so it kind of stays set like that. So then we're going to pull from the back, so we have this long strand in the back. We're going to pull that up about 1/3 of the way, maybe like 1/3 of the way, and we're going to crease that again, but kind of to the side this time. So that's going to be our first arm of the cross. So we have that. So now we have this really long arm like our tabernacle, but we're going to bring that in a little bit. So we're going to fold that over the front and crease that again right there on the side. So that's our first arm. Then we're going to take this side over here and crease it again. And we have our second arm. And trying to make sure that's even. So that's pretty good. Then we're going to take what we have in the back here. And I like to split it in half because it's a little bit easier to work with that way, so we can kind of secure it. So we have this, and I like to use my nail, so if you don't have a nail, then you can use a knife or something. We have those. So I kind of use my nail and just split that in half. And then I take one part of it, the top part, and fold it over like that to the front. And then I take the other half that's on the bottom, fold it towards the other side to make a little X on the cross where the heart of Jesus would be. So then you just keep folding it like that. And I kind of like to make sure that they're overlapping, so kind of reorient it a little bit, and just keep folding it until you have a little bit of string left on the for the back side. So this is going to be our front, like that, and then we turn it around. And to secure it, I like to kind of take one of these long strands that we have left, bring it in that way, kind of fold it underneath that cross that we've made, like this. And then this one, the other one, I like to kind of take it from the bottom of that X. And this is a little bit difficult. Sometimes you have to thread it through like the eye of a needle. Okay, like that. So we have these 2 strands that are kind of holding it all together, and I just make a knot on the back of it. So double knot it, and then that will keep it secure until Ash Wednesday next year. And that is your palm cross. So there's that.
Hold it up and I'll get a close up.
Okay. Palm cross. Other side. Got the knot on the other side. And this long strand sticking up like that because that's normal. And now we can move on to the palm rose. So for this one, it's a little bit more complicated, but it turns out really pretty. So you had that, you have those palms that kind of are 2 separate. So we're gonna just keep those together for the most part, but you see how they're kind of torn apart at the end. So you're just gonna tear that a little bit more until you get to about just a little bit of the way down. This is gonna be your stem, so however long you want the stem, that's how long that should be. And so we're gonna take them and we're just gonna fold them over each other. So we have this first part, so just keep folding it on top of them. So just keep folding it, and it's gonna turn into a little bit of a circle. So we have this, just keep folding it kind of angled so that they're a little bit, I guess kind of like a, what shape is that? I don't even know. Anyway, so yeah, just keep folding them like this, and it's gonna turn into a circle, and the circles are gonna start folding on top of each other. So you'll start to see the base of the rose. So yeah, just keep folding. This takes a little bit, so please excuse me, just keep folding.
Show your promise.
Yeah, just keep folding that over until you have just the ends left. And then the trickiest part is coming in just a second, which I think now is probably a good time for that. So we have, like, you kind of see how there's a hole in the middle of them, so I can like kind of stick my finger through there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your stem, and so this is gonna be the bottom of your rose. So you're gonna take the stem and you're gonna push it through that hole. Just kind of keep them intact, so keep a hold of it. And so it's going to kind of look like this. So it looks a little messy, but then you start turning it. So you turn this the stem clockwise, and you'll start to see that it kind of makes the rose stick up a little bit. So it starts to form what a rosebud might look like. So we have that, and you just keep turning it like that, and now we have our rosebud. And then you're going to take the rest of this to secure it. You're just going to take that the end of that stem and wrap it around the base of that rosebud. I kind of like to look at this as like what a bouquet in a wedding might look like. It's kind of wrapped up in ribbon, so you just you wrap it around like that. And then once you start to get to the ends, so that there's just a little bit left, you want to try to find an opening to where you can tuck it in and then tie it together. So I'm going to look for my opening. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, and this is kind of a tighter rose. So let me where that will be. So it's going to be different on yours, but this is kind of what mine looks like so far. I think I found my opening, so I'm going to go in that way. Maybe not. This is the trickiest part. And sometimes you have to like pinch the base of it to kind of make an opening for yourself to go through. So like that. Maybe not. In a momento. And it helps to have a smaller strand to deal with, so that it's easier to get through those smaller places. Alright, and we're gonna just tie it up like this, and that's gonna hold it in place. And you double knot it again, just like we did with the palm cross. And this is our palm cross. So, kind of see it has the tie again.
Y'all take care of that.
Really nice and a little messy on the side, but really pretty on the front. So that's nice. Those are our palm crosses and palm roses. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to those. So.